Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video we are going to be talking about Walthers 6351 4-bay hoppers. Now we've got several of these hoppers. There's a total of 36 ever released, both in previous runs and the most recent run. The previous runs came in the old Walthers box that looks like this, a platinum line. And the newer ones come in the Proto box. So you guys have probably seen them, the new Walthers Proto box. I'm colorblind, but I think they're gray. And I don't have really one in front of me because it's buried under the layout with all the rest. But the point is, these 6351 4-bay hoppers are amazing. I don't know what Walthers did. I'm not sure if they hired some sort of person that practices witchcraft or voodoo or whatever. But when I first picked up one of my first hoppers from Walthers, I kind of went in this trance and I was like, I must have them all. And I usually don't do that with much. I mean, kind of did it with the Norfolk Southern Heritage units, but I felt this overpowering urge to buy all of these hoppers. One thing that's great about them is weight, but I'm going to show you these hoppers in a little closer detail. I'm not going to call this a review, I'm going to call it an overview, because we're just going to cover a few things about these hoppers, 2 or 3 things. A couple few is kind of an oxymoron, but you know what I mean. And then I'm going to do a run by, because I've gotten an unusually large amount of requests from people on Facebook to do a run by once they found out I had all 36 of these. One other thing to note is some of these hoppers are harder to find than others. There's one you'll see in the run by that has large corn looking graffiti on the side, and 2 green ones. Those are especially hard to find, but there is one with the corn graffiti on eBay right now for $100. Somebody's smoking the token, but anyway, $100 plus shipping at that, I believe. But some of them are harder to find than others. The ADM ones are harder to find, but the last one I was looking for came in today, and I only announced that I was really going to start hunting these down a few weeks ago. I had some prior, but I really had to hunt down probably 25 of, actually no, about 32 of the 36 you'll see. Anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and take a closer look at these hoppers, and then we'll get to the run by. Now, some of you will note, and have noted in my previous videos, you saw some of the coal hoppers from Athearn pop up on my layout. Now, I've got all 3 sets that they're about to, or have already released on the way. I told my distributor to take their sweet time because I wasn't really in a hurry. But they'll be here because I'm not really reviewing them. We may take a look at them later if I have time. So you'll see those in the background. Those are my old ones. The new ones are on the way from Athearn, along with 6 other hoppers, including Iowa Interstate, and I always forget the other one, but oh, it's Potash. So we'll take a look at that stuff maybe later, but right now the star of the show is Walthers and the 6351 cubic foot hopper. So this is a 4-bay hopper, covered hopper. One thing you may notice at the top is it looks like it has etched metal or metallic walkways. If you get down eye level, you'll see these are a little bit too thick to be etched metal. But I kind of like that because it's plastic, but it's durable, and you don't have to worry about any warping. And they did a real nice job with whatever metallic silver they used, because they really look good and they really look metal. You've got all the door hatches up top where these things open up to fill the hopper up, and all the hatches along the side there that are nicely done. This is an ADM hopper, one of the harder ones to find. You've got the reflective markings all along the side, and you've got, you know, Walthers is not that great about free rolling trucks. Plus this thing's a little heavy, so you will see in the run by that it takes me 3 of my Monster MTH SD70ACEs to pull. Those things are beasts, that's why I call them monsters. They're just real heavy. They could pull a dead horse, and I need 3 of them just to pull this consist of 36 hoppers, because these hoppers are pretty heavy. You've got the 4 bays towards the bottom, along with the opening mechanisms that are nicely done, and then you've got the trucks, which have nice, you know, pretty nice truck detail with the 3 springs in the center, shocks or whatever, and things like that. So nice job overall. You've got the Walthers metal couplers, but they're not, you know, KDs or anything on the end, and the details are a little thick with the ladders and stuff, but not too terribly awful. And you've got the magnetic trip pins on the couplers as well. That's all I'm going to cover on this hopper, guys. It's mostly just to show you guys all 36, every hopper that Walthers has released, except for an undecorated one. like this is going to be pulled around my layout here in a minute. So let's get straight to the run by. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.